Tonight, a mess across the midstate from those strong storms. You're taking a look at some of the damage right now. It includes a garage thrown across a yard in Laverne and a destroyed airport hangar under construction in Lebanon. That's where we find News 4's Cameron Taylor tonight. Cameron, doesn't look like a quick fix here.
Not at all, Tom. And let me show you the extent of that damage here in Lebanon. You're taking a look at what's left of an airport hangar at the Lebanon airport. It was under construction. Now, the hangar collapsed around 3:30 this afternoon. During that time, the airport's manager says there were strong winds. She tells us no one was hurt, but this project is back to square one now.
It does not look like it's going to be a total loss of the project. It's just going to be a detour for us.
Basically restart.
We will have to restart.
And around 30 minutes later in neighboring Rutherford County, a man's garage ends up in his neighbor's yard, damaging their fence. This happened on Howard Woody Drive in Laverne. Richard Sawyer says he didn't even hear a noise coming from his garage. He calls it a shed since he stores lawn equipment and tools along with his truck. Sawyer says he did notice something odd when he looked outside at one point.
And then I seen some item that should have been up under my shed that was in the yard. So I came out the back door to look. When I got here, I saw my shed was gone. Unbelievable. I was totally shocked.
Now, Sawyers thinks the cost to replace his garage along with his neighbor's fence is at least $15,000. He's hoping insurance will cover the cost. And some other things we've learned from Sawyers tonight, no one was hurt in this case either. Tom?
That is some good news indeed. Cameron, thanks. People living in the Hunters Run subdivision convinced a bolt of lightning sparked an afternoon house fire. Fire crews say the fire was mostly contained to the attic. Smoke and fire damage can be seen around the roof of the home. We did talk to folks who live nearby who say they heard a large crack, and the next thing they knew, the home was on fire. No one was injured. Tonight, fire crews are still trying to figure out a cause.
Well, speaking of lightning, this was one of the more powerful videos we saw today. Keep watching, folks. Watch this. Bam,
Man.
Purple lightning strike in the middle of a field. This is in Gallatin. Hunter Bowling sent us the video from right outside the Music City Executive Airport. Now, power crews spent much of the afternoon trying to restore power. At one point tonight, folks, more than 13,000 people were in the dark as the storms were over Nashville. Now, as of just 10 minutes ago, that number down to 2,500. And it did not take long for some of the little creeks in Nashville to start spilling over the banks. Look at this. Connie Watson sending us this video. This is Sugar Tree Creek quickly rushing by. You can see plenty of high water surrounding trees and flooding her yard.